in Jehovah, I shall not be moved. Anchored in Jehovah, I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, I shall not be moved. I shall not be, I shall not be moved. I shall not be, I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, I shall not be moved. Jesus will not fail me. I shall not be moved. Jesus will not fail me. I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water.
All right. Welcome to the Waycast. We are in 1 Corinthians chapter 9 tonight. That video, that short, has 425 views, 3 shares, and 4 likes. And tomorrow night, about 7 o'clock, we're going to be at WLJC, and that was taken from WLJC. And we'll be probably singing that song. So join us tomorrow night and watching the first Tuesday of every month. Sometimes some of you it'll be tonight by the time you get this. But anyway, tonight the first section is the introduction. Chapter 9, the Christian liberty regarding service for Christ. In chapter 8, Paul dealt with the matter of Christian liberty in regard to eating meat which had been offered to idols. The principle he laid down was that in doubtful matters, the motive of Christian conduct it was regard for fellow believers. We won't do anything which cause a weak brother to stumble. This shows us that there is a limitation on our Christian liberty. This can be settled in a graphic way. You have a perfect right to swing your fist any way you want to, but where my nose begins, your liberty ends. Paul lays down this principle several times in the epistle to the Corinthians. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 12. But meat commendeth us not to God, for neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not are we the worse. 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 8. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edifieth not. That will be in the next chapter, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 23. He goes on to say that no man should seek his own, but every man should seek the good of his neighbor. Christian liberty has its limitations for this reason. Now, Paul is going to illustrate this matter of Christian liberty in another field. He will discuss his own right as an apostle, his official right. Then he will discuss his right to be supported by the church. He had the right to expect the church to care for him and all his needs as a pastor of the gospel. He uses these personal matters to illustrate Christian liberty. Paul first defends his official right as an apostle. Paul was in the habit of defending his apostleship because it was challenged in many